Let us see what will be the impact of inflation and taxation on return. Let us assume that your client falls in the maximum tax bracket of 30%. He had three investment options. First, to invest in bank FD for 5 years and earn an interest of 7%. The second option is to invest in bond for 5 years and earn an interest of 10%. The third option is to invest in equity for 5 years and expected rate of return on equity is 15%. If the inflation is 7%, we have to calculate real return on all the three options. Real return is a net return earned by client after discounting taxation and inflation. The interest earned on bank deposit and bond is taxable, and investor has to pay long-term capital gain tax in equity if investment is more than 1 year. Long-term capital gain tax is applicable in equity from 1st April 2018. The investor falls in the maximum tax bracket of 30%. So, he has to pay 30% tax on interest earned on bank deposit and bonds, whereas he has to pay 10% long-term capital gain tax on equity. The post-tax return or nominal return in case of bank deposit will be 4.9%. That is 7% minus 30% of 7%. Similarly, in case of bond will be 7% and in case of equity will be 13.5%. Inflation is given as 7%. The real rate of return for all the three investment will be post-tax return minus inflation. Negative 2.1% for bank deposit, 0% for bond and positive 6.5% in case of equity. Here we can say that if investor invests in equity, he can earn maximum real rate of return. We have taken a data of actual return and real return for the last 15 years, that is from March 2002 to March 2017. For the last 15 years, the inflation was 5.2%. Gold as an asset class has given a nominal return of 13.3% and the real return is 7.7%. Real return is calculated by deducting inflation from nominal return. Similarly, silver has given a return of 12.4% in last 15 years and the real return from silver is 6.8%. Bank deposits have given a nominal return of 7.4% while real return is 2.2%. Similarly, company deposit has given a nominal return of 8.4% while real return is 3.1%. Sensex has given a nominal return of 15.4% while the real return is 9.7%. The return from average mutual fund equity scheme for the last 15 years is 21.8% and the real return is 15.8%. So from this data we can see that equity as an asset class has given maximum real rate of return to the investors. Now let us see what will be the value of 1 lakh rupees invested in March 2002 to March 2017 in different asset classes. Here we can see that Sensex and average equity mutual fund schemes has given maximum returns to investors in 15 years. Sensex has multiplied the wealth by 8.5 times and average mutual fund equity schemes have multiplied the wealth by 19 times in 15 years. So here we can conclude that equity as an asset class has outperformed other asset classes in long run. But the next question that need to be asked is, how long should we remain invested? Should we invest for 15 years, 20 years or 25 years? The right answer to this is, it depends upon financial goal of the client. Longer the period of investment, better will be the return generated.